Hey, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Meet the Shoe. I'm Sade.
And I'm Nina.
And today, don't forget to hit the notification so you can catch up with us every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. 6
Yep.
o'clock every Wednesday. So, right now, we're going to go into the real spiel and give us a few. Yes. Oh my God. Today in our real spill, we're going to talk about something that happened at a kids' camp in Duncansville.
Yep.
And Danina, go through what you heard, and then we can just go back.
Yeah. So there was a man. It was an altercation that took place. All black people. To a camp leader, and I don't know if he was just a civilian walking by or what was the issue, right? But from the story, a man exchanged altercations with a staff member.
A staff member
at a day
does.
camp.
Okay.
There was a day camp with a kids, 50 to 100 kids in a gym.
Oh wow.
In Duncan's, what is it? Duncansville.
Okay.
Field house during summer camp, right? That's where it was at. And the guy got into it with one of the staff members.
Okay.
When he got into it with the staff members, he left as though he wasn't gonna do anything, right? So he came back. When he came back, during the end, he came back and he got into another altercation. He made threats. Then they found out that he had a gun.
Oh.
He shot in the room.
He did shoot in the room.
He shot inside the room of where the kids were.
Okay.
They called the police when they seen that he was out there, came back and returned to argue and, have a dispute with one of the staff members. Police showed up, killed them dead.
Oh, wow. No
kids was injured. No staff members were injured, thank God, right?
Right.
It was around 250 kids that were there. They placed them on lockdown while there was gunfire going, being exchanged.
So he didn't even get the chance to even lay down and surrender or anything. They just
he exchanged fire. They did what they were supposed to do.
Okay.
I'm sorry. When he shot in the room, I don't care. He could have been green.
Yeah.
He shot in a room full of kids, 250 kids. He was supposed to die.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, your interaction of doing anything with the police and you have a weapon.
Yeah.
You're on a suicide mission.
Exactly.
You didn't think that you was gonna leave. Majority of the people that go and do these things, they don't think.
No, they're not. They know they're under the assumption they're not gonna leave. They're gonna just going out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah. And so the police said that the gunman attempted to enter the classroom, right? But the doors were locked. So what was you assuming you were gonna do?
The doors was locked, and that's a blessing. Thank you.
Yeah. No children, no staff were harmed. And as soon as he entered in the room, he entered in the room around 8:45 in the morning. Why are you doing that? And then that's when they heard the gunfire. They heard the gunfire as they were approaching the building.
Wow.
All these kids were between the ages of 4 and 14.
Oh,
what do you think? What were you doing that early trying to fight somebody?
Right.
And they confronted him. And then they shot him.
Wow. Well,
he did make it to the hospital, but died at the hospital.
Okay.
So, a lot of things in Texas is just continuously. I don't know what's going on
with Texas.
Right? While it's such a big deal there, but
you know what? When you think of it, things due to COVID, the shutdown, and just different things. We in a changed world right now,
Right.
We're still in the pandemic. We still have to take precautionary measures. And it's like you're stepping on cotton balls, you know what I'm saying, or needles. And you just have to take precautious steps to in life right now because everything's changed. It's difficult. It is difficult.
Right.
Going to work right now, it's difficult because of you gotta drive and you know we'll talk about that later. But mental health is rearing up. People already had mental issues, but it's way at a higher level now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like no compromise with folks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They want to fly off the handle. Yesterday was a new full moon, and you
Right.
could tell it was a full moon yesterday because everybody had a problem. Almost everybody, just about everybody that I encountered had a problem. Mad, want to blow off some steam. It was super hot here. You know what I'm saying? The humidity was high. Plus, it rained today, so it's like
Right.
you got these gloomy days, and some people not even going outside. It's bad. It is bad. So when we go
Um,
that,
I also thought that is weird that you know, due to people being inside, right? We say the pandemic was like the closest to prison that anybody has ever been.
yeah, it
It's not
was.
funny. I'm always
It,
laughing. I
but
know, but
it is
it's
funny.
not
But you
funny.
know
The
what?
closest That's the closest to prison that people's ever been.
Exactly.
Majority of breakups were made during that time of COVID, right?
Yeah.
Because you really got to know each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
You really got to know if you want to be with this person for the rest of your life. A
Right.
lot of times people were figuring out that the person that they went with when they were young is not who they're going to be with when they're old. They're
Right.
trying to make it work. They're
Mm-hmm.
stressing to make it work.
Right.
And I've discovered that a lot of breakups on the main platform, the celebrities have broken up,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people in our inner circle have broken up as well because you can't stand to be around each other that long.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Also, some people got closer.
Yep.
So,
Mm-hmm.
um, either way it go, I think you find out during that time, happiness is what's important.
Exactly. Being
Peace,
happy.
peace. You want to be everywhere where it's
Mhm.
very, very peaceful, right?
Right.
And if it's not peace, you don't want no part of it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like bringing out all of the bad in every
Yeah.
aspect and then making you act in a way, making you act in a way that you wouldn't. Like this guy right here, I don't know what could have been going on in his life that he would take an argument that he had with a staff member and take it out on the kids and just
Right.
shoot up in the classroom. Now that didn't make any sense to me.
It did not make any sense at all. But
That
yes,
didn't make no sense.
moving on.
Now his life, now he's dead.
He's gone.
Now his family is living with the embarrassment
Mm-hmm.
of what he's left.
Right.
You see how people don't think about that? Yeah, you get mad for 5 seconds or for an hour, maybe, right? And then your action causes a reaction to embarrass everyone that's behind you,
Mm-hmm.
embarrass all your family members, your children, your co-workers.
Right.
And he apparently he didn't care because he shot in a room full of kids. What was the kids gonna
Of
do? He
course
knew
he didn't
they couldn't
care.
do anything to him. That's why we say suicide mission. That was a suicide mission that he took and that he wanted to do.
Right.
Really, he
Well,
did.
mental
Well, let's
illness.
get on
Mental
to the next
illness
one.
is a deal, and when
Huh?
we talk, mental illness is real. So when we talk
Yes.
about mental illness, we talk about a narcissist person.
Right.
And that is a mental condition as well, right?
Right.
A narcissist is a person that always thinking about themselves.
Okay.
They love themselves, but I don't think they really love themselves, right? Because
Right.
they display no empathy, no sympathy, no empathy towards anyone, right? They can't love anybody else, right?
You
But
think that they selfishly love?
oh yeah, selfishly love. And when they do love you, want to say they love you, it's an ulterior motive with that. It's always they want to be kind to you, and it's always something in exchange. You feel me? It's never that I love you and I love you unconditionally. No, it's
Right.
conditions to their
Right.
love, right? You know what I'm saying?
So
So
what is the condition? What do you feel is the
look,
conditions
it
of
could
it?
be, a condition could be like, you got to do something. No, well, I love you, but I need some money. You're gonna have to get this money by any
Okay.
means necessary.
They
Say that
have to
person.
attach to something.
It's always attached to something. It's always
Okay.
attached to something. And once they get it, it's like they ignore you, ignore your feelings and things you desire. You know what I'm saying? So when you find a narcissist person that wants you to commit a crime and be a part of that crime spree or doing something illegal,
Right.
they try to show you that love where, hey, baby, let's get this money.
So they
Let's,
kind of finesse
let's,
you
let's
into they
yes,
finesse you into committing a crime.
mhm. Or tell you, let's rob this bank or something. You know I love you, and push you in front of the damn police and run on back out the back door. They self escape. You know, so just crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mentioning, but they are, yeah.
Okay, so I see one thing that they say there's 7 signs. They have 7 signs on here. Uh, are you a narcissist? The most common signs and symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A person that always talks about themselves,
Right. Mm-hmm.
right? Tends to speak only of themselves and often are their physical appearance, talents, achievements. However, these comments tend to exaggerate and are not necessarily exaggerate reflections of their lives. So they kind of put a spice to it.
Right.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, they're talking about themselves, but they really don't feel that way. They
Right.
really feel want you to feel that way. So they're trying to like you said, they fantasize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh,
Mm-hmm.
look. It says according to the Mayo Clinic. That's definitely what it says. According to the Mayo Clinic,
Oh
the
my
minds
God.
of people with NPD tend to be filled with elaborate fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or perfect mate.
Mm.
As a result of these imaginations, they feel they should have the best of everything, including houses, cars, clothes, and or statue, right?
Mm.
Affirming things such as their level of medical care and where they attend school.
Mm.
Whoa. Now I
Wow.
don't know nobody that's a narcissistic person to this degree.
And it gets to that. Yeah. It's levels
Wow.
to it. You know, it's levels to it.
It's levels I see because I don't know and believe they are superior. Oh, I know some people like that now.
Oh
They
yeah.
think that that you owe them
Oh,
on
yeah.
every level,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That you owe them, honey. They could do just a minor thing for you, and
Right.
what you've done for them is
Way
you
over.
could you could go above or past and beyond,
And
and
it's
try
never
your
enough.
hardest
It's
to
never
make
enough.
sure that both of you excel, right?
Right. But it's never enough that you've done. You didn't do any when you if you was to ever get into an argument with a narcissist, you ain't never did nothing for me.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
bad,
wait a minute. I ain't never did nothing for you.
right?
Baby
You
girl.
should you shouldn't. Those type of people. Um, you got to stay away from them because you're gonna constantly keep score. Scorekeepers always lose. They're always behind. They're always on the bench. So
Mm-hmm.
why
Right.
would you be even you? It's hard to deal with somebody
Yes.
that's a narcissistic person
Mm-hmm.
because if I got to keep on reminding you what I done for you, I didn't mean it,
Right.
right? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't mean it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to do it for you.
Right.
They have to be constantly praised. You
Yes.
gotta constantly tell them that you love them. You gotta
Oh,
constantly keep on saying over and over and over what they've done for you.
and you gotta constantly say, "Oh, you're doing a great job. Oh, you're doing this and that. Thank you for doing. That's your job. That's your daily job you're supposed to do. I shouldn't have to thank you for everything you do because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not
Right.
supposed to thank you. You're doing a good job with your kids. You're doing a good job with this, that. That's your job.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's natural. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. It's they're really, really insecure people. Like
Mm-hmm.
beyond insecure. And they will do every single don't you be a step above or a step ahead. They will try to drag you down and make you down there where they are all together. You're gonna be equal no matter what.
Right, right.
Ain't no playing no game now. You ain't spotlighting or jumping ahead. I don't
Okay.
like that. I want to be around people that are higher than me. You know
Heck
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
'cause
Like on a
you
higher
learn
level,
from
so I
each
can learn
other.
from them, right? I'm not. I don't.
Learn.
I don't want to be around nobody that. I don't even want to be around nobody where they feel like I'm higher than them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
Or
don't
stay
even look at
stagnant.
people like that. You want to be around people that's doing something, that
Yes.
has
Yes,
something going
indeed.
on. I don't know if it's oh, you're above me, you're high me. You could be a CEO, CFO, whatever, all them titles, that don't
Right.
matter. You just
Yeah.
got to the money faster than me. Does money make you a higher level? No.
No. Mm-mm. No.
And sense of entitlement, yes. Yes, they do have a sense of entitlement because if you ain't giving that to them, it's
Right.
not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Take
Mm-hmm.
advantage. Ooh, oh my God. I've seen them take advantage of people on so
Yeah.
many levels.
Yeah. Yes. That's part of that. How can I say? Uh, taking advantage of them, being kind to them until you get what you want.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Then it's
That's
back to old
exactly it.
them. Yeah.
Envious. Very
Oh.
envious.
Oh. Yeah.
Very envious.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly talking about envious. It's like you'll hear them saying something about someone and
Mm-hmm.
you'll keep repeating it. Keep
Yeah.
repeating it. Keep repeating the disrespect or downing somebody that they feel is above them.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
if you
they
don't
don't
like
feel.
them or you don't care about them, why you always talking about them?
Right. Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
is it about them that you keep on talking about them for? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. It's
they
crazy.
definitely enjoy being the center of attention, but act like they don't want to be the center of the attention.
Yeah, they on the fence.
Act like they don't want to. I don't want to do that. But then as soon as no focus is on them, oh, okay, I'll go do it. Oh,
Right.
okay, I'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then they're showing up in places that you wouldn't even think.
It wouldn't even
Oh, I
imagine.
thought you said you didn't like that over there.
Right.
Oh, you went over there. Oh, you saw something. It's that type of thing. And
Mm-hmm.
usually when you have friends like that do that, it's
Mm-hmm.
like it makes you look at them on a lesser level because now you're doing stuff that you said that you wouldn't do or that
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to do, but here
Mm-hmm.
it is, you're there. You're in these spots and you're in these places and you're having these conversations that you said you didn't like.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So let's get into the story of the difference between a narcissistic person and a person with mental illness because what happened? The story.
The story of the microchip in her teeth.
Oh yes. Now who can?
Now,
Okay, tell them what. Tell them.
so sounds like the lady went to the dentist,
Yeah.
got her teeth filled or whatever she got done,
Right.
and she goes home for a while, whatever, and husband feels like there's he's she's listening. They put a
Hmm.
listening device on him or in her teeth so they can listen to their conversations.
Right. And what was it about? Did they ever say? Did they ever say what it was about him that why he thought that they were trying to listen to him?
I think it's probably some paranoia, something going on in their life or something that he feels that he's being listened to. That's a form of paranoia, especially a microchip in their teeth. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't understand what the microchip was about him that he would think that someone wanted to record him, right? I didn't understand that at all. I didn't get the thing
So
of it. Uh
but they did tell, they went back to the dentist's office and tore up the dentist's office, and the wife did it with him, right?
yeah, so the
So how
wife,
do we
the
make
same person that went to go get the same person that went to go get her teeth done, you picked this dentist,
right?
right? You picked the dentist to go to and get your teeth done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going here to get your teeth done, you obviously trust this dentist, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't understand. I'm trying to find the story back up again because I want to know why she went. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to know why she chose to go to here, right?
Well, I don't think they even brought it. I think that was the place she had to go to get her teeth done.
Okay.
I guess because of insurance purposes, you go to where they want you to. The insurance wants you to go to. But it was weird. It was weird. I mean, they all went as a family. She had a baby on her hip, and they also those people, the dentist, all that. I mean, I've never seen it's just a lot of
He tore up the dentist office,
violence.
honey. She got the baby on her hip. She got the two kids behind her.
Yes.
Who's doing that? You going up in a dentist office in front of your children
Mm-hmm.
and you're tearing up the dentistry?
Something's wrong with
Really?
him.
And the dentistry is asking, and from the video, the dentistry is asking them, what's the problem? They're
Mm-hmm.
ripping out computers. They're tearing up everything off the desk.
If
They
he
got the baby on the hip. The
Well,
kids,
look,
they're grabbing the kids, and the kids is just acting like this is normal.
I'm quite sure it's normal for them because they probably see a lot at home. But if he,
They're tearing up the husband is tearing up the computer desk. The girl is taking the computer desk and throwing it. I mean, the computer, wrapping the computer up and throwing it at the dentist. And
look, let
there's
me tell you
one,
something.
there's the receptionist, and he's taking the papers and flipping them all over the place. The
Okay.
video camera, they're kicking the desk, like they really tore up this dentistry.
Well, if you have a problem with the dentistry, you
Here,
talking about
stop laughing.
is you talking about it's a microchip in this lady's teeth? Go tear her teeth out. Tear her teeth out. Then, if you got that much problem with a microchip in her teeth, just snatch them on out of her.
Right. Like it was
Why
easy.
go
They
tear up
could have went and got a plier. Which one was it in?
I don't know. We need to go call them and ask them. What
All
that
right.
microchip said, baby?
I mean, you could have easily. It's not hard to tear out teeth. I mean, it is,
It
but
is, but it's because she's gonna be paying.
if you have one of those wrenches, you could
Right.
take it and put it in your teeth
I,
and just pull it right on out.
I wonder what he
Right?
was expecting for the dentist to go take it out for. He could have did that himself.
Yeah, and then they're compromising and pointing and stating that pointing out the dentist. I mean, which staff member did it? Because first he's standing up there at the counter like it's like he's normal. That's
Right.
the narcissism, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the narcissism, to where he's standing up there and he's debating on how he should act. He's debating on if I really should do this.
Right.
And then the wife is standing behind him with the baby on her hip. What is that about? How do you commit a crime with the baby right on your hip? And then the kids, they're going back and forth and they're watching their parents act a fool.
Right.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's beyond unfortunate now. You don't you do not have your kids with their book bags. The kids with the book bags, the kids is telling their mom to stop. They're going down for that. They're going to
Oh,
jail
they're
together.
going to jail. Yeah.
Yeah, she decided to hold him down and back him up. She's steadily kicking the desk,
Both
breaking up
of
the desk.
them.
Like, I don't understand the breaking of the desk.
Well, they will be getting a mental evaluation while they're in custody to figure out what's going on with them.
And the kids are running to the elevator to push the elevator like they've done this before.
Oh, wow. Mm, mm, mm. Well,
Wow.
so moving right
Crazy.
along.
They're hitting the staff members. You're doing
Who?
all that
Oh,
hitting.
the parents.
Yeah, the parents are throwing stuff, breaking
Okay.
up the desk, tearing it up. Yeah. What's the difference between a narcissistic person or a person with mental illness? What's the difference?
Well, there's really no difference. They're about the same because narcissist is mental illness.
Oh my goodness.
It's just a different section of into mental illness. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you have
you
different
think
mental illness is being probably a psychopath, narcissist, some kind of form of depression, bipolar. It's a vast of things.
I know when you're locked up, if you strike out or act up in any kind of form, right?
Mm-hmm.
The result of calming you down is always medication. Have you ever known of anybody that's ever came back from that's ever changed from being a narcissistic or having a mental illness on their own?
Well, not really.
So you think it's only manageable by medication?
Some people to a certain depression you could get, try and work that on your own.
Okay.
By, exercise, food, doing healthy things in your life that won't have you be depressed. But some depression is kind of to extreme where you might need medication. Some people can't control their feelings. Some people don't know how to cope. So either you have coping skills and manage those coping skills very well, or medication. So
medication is the only thing that does it?
That or coping skills. I'm saying coping skills or medication. It depends on the person.
Okay.
It depends on the person.
I don't know. I don't know of anyone personally that takes medication for narcissism, mental illness, bipolarism. I know some people that need to.
Okay.
But I don't know anyone that actually does. But all jokes aside, if I had an issue where I struck out or I flew off the handle often, and it was a suggestion that I need to take medication, I have no problem doing it because at some points in life I be wanting to lose it, but I can't. Right? I think all of us have been to that limit to where we just want to throw it all away and just go do some things that we shouldn't. Those things enter your mind, especially after COVID, right?
Right.
Now it's like we keep having different things happen, right? So it was the COVID. Crime was the only crime that was at a minimum was it was hard for them to traffic kids, right?
Right.
It's hard for them to take kids. Reason being, that was down because they know everybody was in the house with their gun.
Right.
With their gun, knife, whatever, they know family members, everybody was stuck in the house, piled up in the house. The bad thing about it that was going on at that time, though, as soon as they just let a peep outside, a lot of gunplay started happening all over everything, right? Then you have as soon as you come out of it, everybody got money because of the unemployment and the pandemic money and the loans and all of those things, right? All that money was spread out. Boom. Now everybody's going broke.
Oh yeah. So
The
they
housing
really,
market is to the roof, higher than it's ever been, they said, right?
yeah,
Then the interest rate, then all the rent, they done back that up, right?
right.
They done backed it up. 2 bedrooms are almost $2,000 now.
Oh,
That's like never happened. A two
wow,
bedroom,
that's a
a two
lot.
bedroom, you paying 2 racks? That's ridiculous. Well, in the state of Minnesota,
In Minnesota, it's more in
right?
California. What, three maybe?
Huh?
3 or 4 thousand in California for two
Oh
bedrooms,
yeah, that's what
maybe
I'm saying.
four
Just
thousand.
imagine what it is in New York,
Oh
right?
gosh. Hmm.
Then now we're about to lose it up behind these gas prices.
Oh, everybody's losing it behind that.
On top of the gas prices, you have um everything else has went up. There's barely no food on the shelf. Then the food
Mm-hmm.
that's on the shelf.
Mm.
Ooh-wee, the food that's on the shelf. Now let's talk this story about these gas prices now, right?
Oh,
Let's talk about this story right here. Now let's end it on our bell
woo!
call, right?
Well call.
Yes.
Gas prices. So gas prices are really high. They Congress try to get together, they're negotiating to get
Mm-hmm.
extra barrels from
Mm-hmm.
Saudi Arabia. So that's what they're negotiating today,
Uh-huh.
and so we can have a surplus extra gas.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, gas is what, $5 a gallon here, pretty much.
Okay, no, well, so the gas prices around me says they are $4.80.
Okay. Hmm.
So almost $5.
Yes.
The highest gas price, yep, is $4.80. That's the highest one in my area.
Mm-mm-mm.
And which I don't ever remember paying. I mean, $3 is too much to me.
It is.
Gas has always grown up 160, 189,
Yep. A dollar something. Yeah.
125. I
Yeah.
even remember that little girl.
Right. Hmm.
125, right?
Yep.
Then as I got older and was able to drive, I was 250, 259, 250,
Okay. Yep.
259, right?
Hmm.
Then by
Hmm.
the time we got out and I was in adulting, you know what I'm saying, and
Uh-huh.
and driving, it still was
It's still like
310,
three, around three.
290 still. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? 310 now to be over $4, we're at 480. Mm-mm.
It's too
I
much.
seen one as high as $9
Where?
on West Coast in Cali. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. So what did this? Okay, so you notice a lot of times when you go to a gas station, the
Mm-hmm.
gas attendants or something, they change the gas in the mornings, right? They
Mm-hmm.
change the gas to what the market wants you to have it at.
Yeah.
In this particular instance, this gas attendant did what? He did what? What did he do with the gas?
He he accidentally he accidentally put the gas price down to 69 cents. And when he put the
69
gas
cents
price
a
down to
gallon.
69 cents, somebody told on him, right?
Wait a minute. Did people run and get some of that gas at 69 cents a gallon?
Yeah, it was a gas station manager accidentally priced the gas at 69 cents per gallon.
Mm, mm. And I wonder how long did it take before they figured it was a mistake and it shouldn't have been up there? I wonder how long.
100 It cost the gas station $16,000.
So they maybe an hour. Oh, you already know when one person saw that 69 cent, they
He
called
accident
everybody. They Snapchat that baby.
thought that he was
69
gonna
cents.
get sued by the gas station, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
And since he thought he was gonna get sued, he put out a GoFundMe.
Oh,
He got fired.
oh
He
my
moved the decimal point to the wrong spot on the accident. It's supposed to be $6.99.
God. Oh my goodness.
He put all three prices on there.
Right.
Last one didn't go.
Uh-huh.
He took responsibility for it. He's worried about getting sued, and he's trying to raise $16,000
because that's how much he owes.
He's at $250.
Oh, come on, y'all. Help this man out. Y'all sit up there and get all that gas. Filled your tanks up. I know you went and got your second car, filled your tank up. Help the man out, y'all. Make this go viral.
And they got away with 16 grand before the mistake was discovered. So he's on there. He's on GoFundMe. He don't care about being fired. Somebody gave him a job.
Right, exactly.
Manager owes $16,000 in a 69-cent glitch. That's what's on GoFundMe. Premium gas at that. Premium gas.
They was in heaven.
Oh my goodness. I would love to get premium gas right now for 69 cents. You fill up everybody's car, right?
Okay. For real.
Do you think it was a mistake?
When you think about it, because it's supposed to be $6.99, he may have put the decimal in the wrong spot. I'm thinking, yeah. And you
don't think that he said, I'm in a position to help somebody out right now. He didn't think that they was gonna catch it, right? And they end up catching it. Excuse me. Ooh, this is air. Sorry, y'all. The air is making me yawn. The air is making me yawn.
When one person yarns, y'all notice it's like a chain reaction.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely is. But no, I think that by him blessing other people, he'll be blessed.
Yeah, he will. Yeah. He will. But we're gonna say he said it was a mistake. You feel me?
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Allegedly a mistake. And we don't want him to get sued. So his glaucoma in his eyes didn't see right this morning. The other morning. He like put it up there and just pushed the numbers.
Right.
69 cents.
1 dot and then 6-9.
Right. He forgot the other 9. And
he forgot one more 9. He forgot the dot after the 6.
His math was discombobulated.
Exactly. Yeah, he should. Wow. He wasn't making that much money. He didn't care.
No, girl, look, that man was probably, I would say, look, dementia set in.
Yeah. For 5 minutes while he was putting that together, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yes. Thank you.
All right. Let's get into our sponsor.
We are sponsored by Cashmere Lux Hair Salon with the natural hair care products. And you can see us on www.cashmereluxhairsalon.com. Get all your natural oils and hair growth products.
Hey, and you can get fitness. Waist trainers, waist wraps.
Yes.
Waist shapers, body shapers, girdles, legging shorts. Shorts, waist trainers.
Yes.
Waist trainer at the top, shorts at the bottom, and all your active wear. www.bossedupbeauty.com.
And the waist wraps are on sale, so go online right now.
How much are they?
$25, and then
what? Oh, they gonna run.
Oh my God. Then we have
Lena Beans Organic Plus.
Okay.
You can get body butter, sugar scrub, beard juice on sale for Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
Along with t-shirts. Hit us up at lenasbodybutterplus.com.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Meet the Shoe. Make sure you follow us and subscribe to our channel. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And happy Father's Day, guys.
Hey.
Sunday.